Go on, put him up there. Hey, you ready? Go ahead, throw him up there, Will. Because y'all know what I got to talk about. I got to talk about Trump, even if it's for a second, because the shit is fucking hilarious. Hey, to all the killers in the $100 billers, look at him. Look at him starting. Woo! For real niggas who ain't got no feelings. It got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. Look at him. Look at him, dog. Look at this man. Look, he got his wig right. Trump got his wig tight. His makeup artist hit him with the fresh contour. He got his concealer right. Look at him. Got his suit on. He said, y'all know who is what? Keeping it gangsta. Look at this man. Look at that thug. Look at this nigga. Thugged out. Orthopedic. Look at him. Look at Donnie. This is Donald Trump's mugshot, y'all. Donald Trump turned himself into a Fulton County jail late on Thursday. Blah, blah, blah. Now, Trump has already been to several courthouses because he is facing charges in New York, Florida, Washington, D.C., and all of those prosecutors had the good goddamn sense not to take no mugshot of Trump. Now, this chick down in Fulton County, Fawny Willis, whatever, she had that good goddamn sense. Now, she brought the RICO charges against Trump, whatever. You was not supposed to give him a mugshot. Here's the reason you're not supposed to give him a mugshot, because it is a picture that will live in American history in infamy. Okay? And these liberal Democrats think that they doing something by making an example of Trump, that he's not above the law and the law applies to blah, blah, blah. You motherfuckers is high. Tell me, when has the law ever applied to wealthy white men? I'll wait. I will wait. And if you thought that making Trump sit for a mugshot was the way of holding him accountable and making sure that everybody's treated equally under the law, you motherfuckers ain't paying attention. You don't know who you talking about. Trump is a propaganda master. He sounds like a buffoon, and he is. Make no mistake about it. But if he is the head clown and he is preaching clownery, and all of his supporters themselves are clown minions, you know that he is going to utilize this to his advantage, which he has. This is what is on the landing page of donaldjtrump.com. And right under it are the donate buttons. The donate buttons. The donate buttons. Look at what they're doing. Look at this political prisoner. Look at what they're doing to this man. You guys know I'm being sarcastic, please. You know, even though I am tickled, I am so tickled about all of this shit. And listen, guys, part of me believes I might be going to hell. I might be going to hell and laughing at Trump. Oh, I can't help but to laugh at this shit and to like marvel at it in awe. Because you guys, Trump is taking America down in front of us. I wish my granny was here to see it. I wish my granny was here to see it. Granny, are you in heaven watching this shit? This fucking demon, this cracker ass cracker is gonna incite the rest of the crackers to bring America down to its knees. You cannot prosecute the Imperial Grand Wizard. Come on now. But look at him though. Look at him. I gotta say, that's a mean mug, yo. Like, I had to say, when I saw the picture, when I saw the mugshot, I was impressed. I said, that's a hell of a mugshot, man. As mugshots go, that's a hell of a mugshot. Will, do I have another mugshot there in the queue? Yes, I'm sorry. Not my mugshot, nigga. But anyway, hold on. So yeah, Trump had to turn himself in along with his 18 other co-defendants. Trump got granted that $200,000 bond. Mr. Trump cannot, make any threats or intimidate his witnesses or any co-defendants, blah, 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 blah. Trump ain't tripping. Give Trump a couple weeks. Trump gonna be talking shit about everybody. I meant to include there was a collection of all of the defendants. Oh, who's sending money? Oh, everybody's sending money. Oh shit! Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me get caught up.
You got this scary looking lady. That's about it.
Okay, put her up there. Put her up there, Will. Because this is the only black chick. I don't know if she's the only black person. Look at this silly bitch. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call her a bitch. That's wrong. Look at this silly chick. Look at this silly chick. She kind of look like Afra. She could be our cousin. Look at this bride. We ain't claiming her though. Look at this bride. She, I believe, is the only black woman to be indicted in this RICO. What happened? They repoed your vehicle. Everything was all good just a week ago. What's her name? Her last name is Cootie. What's it say on the doc? Will, hold on, I can't keep up with it. It's everything is everywhere. I got everything everywhere. But this is the lady who used to be Kanye West's publicist. So she stopped working for Ye and started working for MAGA. now, an argument can absolutely be made that, this broad and MAGA, well, rather Kanye and MAGA, at this point in Kanye's career, all the same Bammers. All the same Bammers. My deepest apologies. I had her name. Well, look on the doc, because my doc is doing something silly. And I can't seem to put my hands on it with any ease. Her last name is Cootie, Kuti. I can't recall her first name. It starts with a T.
Traven Cootie.
Okay, we'll take it. I'll allow it. That's
Yeah.
her. Put her
Yeah.
back. Put
Kanye.
it back. Throw it back up there real quick, Will.
All right.
Because I'm bugging off the Joker
That's
grin.
that's a Smile promo. You've seen that movie Smile? They be scaring the shit out of people. Like, coming to theater soon.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh my God. That is, yeah, she is kind of scary. Like that's not a friendly smile, right?
What if she's trying to do like like when she goes to prison, she's trying to like scare everybody, like an episode of Family Matters or something.
Like an episode of Family Matters. If you don't get your young ass off my
My
goddamn,
bad.
you
All right,
get your young ass out of
continue with the
here.
show.
Get your young ass out of here. Psych, I used to watch Family Matters too. Let me stop bombing on Will. But yeah, that's Trey Ann. I'm fucking her name up on purpose. I don't care. She down with Trump. I don't need to get her name right. Out of all of the defendants, part of this RICO trial in Fulton County, soon to be RICO trial, she was the only one that was smiling in her mugshots, which I think is which I find hilarious. So anyway, so yeah, Trump is giving y'all the Queensbridge. The Queensbridge, that's not Queensbridge. Where I know he's from Queens. What part of Queens is Trump from? It don't matter. He from Queens, right? So he giving y'all that Queens mug. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure all the rappers. I'm sure pop up Trump's John again. Will, let me tell you how quick is that going to be another some rappers cover of a single or an album. Like someone is going to replicate that, right? Or just use it outright, would be my guess. Yes? Who is this? Don't lecture me infinite content. Hold on. Let me find out who is in here talking crazy. Hold on. But let me tell y'all who is really talking crazy. Hold on, infinite content. I'm coming to you. We'll cue up that Jamal Bowman clip if you could. Because I'm trying to explain to liberal Democrats, like, this ain't what y'all think it is. Like, every single time when there was an opportunity to, quote, get Trump, you got to point to time. You have to show me when he's gotten got. When has he gotten got? When he was impeached 2 times? When he was thieving from Trump University students? When he was like, Trump is a giant scammer who is basically like the Pied Piper. You cannot get, they call him Teflon Don for a reason. And every single time that something pops up that the Democrats are like, oh, got him now. Nah, you don't got him. You don't got him. Every court appearance Trump has had to make Where has he been coming from? I'm sorry, did you say his resort? Did you say his private multi-million-dollar mansion where he shits on a gold toilet? That does not sound like a man that has been got to me. Don't. Oh, but this time, oh, we got a mugshot now. Oh, this time he got. Will, if you could please run that fucking silly ass shit from who is where does Jamal Bowman represent, y'all? Is it Queens? What part of New York? Correct me in the chat. I'm gonna look for it. But New York City, y'all boy, Jamal Bowman, goofy ass. This was his reaction to the Trump mugshot and the recent charges that he's facing now in Fulton County, Georgia.
We got you. We got you. And more to come. Clown, thug, crook, criminal.
These fucking Democrats. Why are they such losers? Loser. Sir, you're a loser. Every Democrat that is taking a victory lap surrounding this mugshot, you're a fucking loser. Do you even understand? You haven't won shit. You haven't got shit. Trump ain't smelled the inside of a jail cell yet or ever. And if you think that he will, even if he does, he's still going to win. Because if he gets convicted and is actually sentenced to any jail, his supporters are going to wow the fuck out. And if you thought January 6th was something, they learned a lesson from January 6th. They learned that they better come blamming, okay? Like, I have a feeling that a lot of the January 6th insurrectionists, first of all, the reason why U.S. Capitol Police armed to the fucking teeth, the reason why U.S. Capitol Police did not open fire on those January 6th insurrectionists is because they knew how many guns was in that crowd. They knew how many guns was in that crowd, okay? And the Trump insurrectionists, what they know is that next time they got to come ready to blam. Okay. And I think they was ready to blam on January 6th, but they wasn't going to fire the first shot. Let Trump be in fucking jail. Let Trump be in fucking jail. You think a lot of these crazies, from that elderly man out in Utah to these teenage shooters to this fucking random bitch in Texas calling the judge and threatening them, you think they not going to try to break Trump the fuck out of jail? You think that? Do you think there won't be some inside assistance from some MAGA correctional officers or some members of law enforcement that will not put their president in jail? Like Jamal Bowman and the rest of these Democratic clowns, you guys don't even understand what the fuck is going on. And pop up the tweet if you could for me, Will. Because the Democrats think that they're going to fundraise off this shit too. Everybody trying to get money. And you know it. Put that mugshot up and show it. Throw it. Listen, Jamal Bowman ass right there. Trying to raise money. And it's like, sir, raise money for what? What the fuck are you as a congressman going to do about any of this? Congress has already shot they shot. You feel me? He's been twice impeached. What the fuck can Congress do? What will re-electing Jamal Bowman do to be a check against the re-rise of Donald Trump and his potential retaking of the White House? Nothing. The answer is absolutely fucking nothing. And to see these Democrats cheer this shit like y'all did something, y'all didn't do shit. Y'all have re-emboldened these MAGA motherfuckers. Y'all don't even know it. They are probably more dangerous now that they have seen their Führer, get a proper mugshot. That Fulton County prosecutor made a giant mistake. You made a big mistake in giving Trump this propaganda tool and having him have a mugshot. Giant mistake. Watch Trump's poll numbers go up again. He told Tucker Carlson he was up by 70. He told Tucker he was up by 70. And you know what? You can take it down. Well, get that goofy ass nigga off my goddamn screen. And you know what? By the time the next set of polling comes around, he might be up by 70. Trump might have been a prophet. He might be a predicting. Please take Jamal Bowman down, sir. Please and thank you. I can't with these fucking goofy ass. Ain't you a member of the squad? What the fuck have you done, Jamal Bowman? Not a goddamn thing. The squad and their ilk, they want to rest their laurels on the fact that they tried to hold Trump accountable. Well, what the fuck? Trump was still chilling at all of his resort properties, flying private jets, shitting on a gold toilet, skipping in and out of jail, not being treated like everybody else in the criminal justice system. Like, what the fuck are we really talking about, man? Even if he loses, he wins. Because don't let Trump lose in 2024. Don't let him lose. These white folks gonna turn this mother out like an old Hammer video, man. We go, Hammer, you ain't hitting in New York. Y'all ain't old enough to remember that. Hammer, you ain't hitting in New York. What you gonna do? I'm gonna turn this mother out. That's what all the MAGA Trumpers is gonna do. If you thought January 6th was something, baby. And let me say this, and I say it jokey because the shit is fucking hilarious. Trump is taking America down, right? For us. He's doing it for us. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that nice? Thank you. Thank you, Trump and the MAGA supporters. Thank you very much for taking America the fuck down. We appreciate it. As the marginalized and as the downtrodden, as the oppressed of this country, we love to see it. I love to see America cannibalizing itself. These whites versus them whites. I'm for that all day. But the scary shit is, and I keep reiterating this, and I know I say it jokey, but I do mean it very seriously. Like, we do need to prepare ourselves for a Trump victory and what that means. And I know we have some wonderful, very peaceful minded people in here. I get that, y'all. The problem is our enemies are not peaceful. Okay. Now I support Trump shenanigans to take America the fuck down. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, America's my enemy. Apparently Trump is also America's enemy. So in these very specific instances, I am honestly rooted for Trump because I want to see America go down, and it'd be wonderful if America falls and like we didn't have to do anything, like we didn't have to fire a single shot. Right? Let the right wing extremist whites let the whites work this out amongst themselves. But the problem is, whoever is victorious, whoever ends up being victorious amongst the whites is going to come cracking down on us even harder. And I don't know if it's going to be the Cop City Biden Democrats, or is it going to be the extra rowdy Trump right wingers? Regardless, we need to be prepared. And I'm putting my chips on the Trumpers, to be honest. And those are the ones. Well, they're both the ones. I can't say one's more dangerous than the other because that's absolutely not true. But my point is this, and I know people be like, well, we got to get an organization, which is true. I don't disagree with that. And just saying go get guns ain't enough. That is also true. But what I am saying is, don't not go get guns. Okay, like, don't not go get guns. And especially, I'm talking to y'all white folks because y'all can get them easier than black folks can get them. And I'm not trying to put no pressure. I'm not trying to make y'all feel bad or nothing. I'm just stating actual facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, munitions and the like are easier to be acquired with a white face and white credit. and it's important that you get it, even if you are a pacifist. Okay. One of my favorite movies, I think I've told you guys that I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. And I think it was in The Two Towers. It was the sister who is the niece of the King of Rohan, right? And she was talking to Aragorn. She was practicing her sword play. And Aragorn was like, "Why are you practicing the sword?" And she said, "Women of this country have long known those without swords can still die upon them. You may not believe in the gun. You may not subscribe to it. And I understand that. But the problem is our enemies do. Okay. Our enemies do. And once they can finish eliminating the enemies that they can recognize via our skin color, right? They're going to be coming after the gay and the trans whites. They've already made it clear. They're going to be coming after the disabled whites. They've already made it clear. Like the eugenics and the genocide of non-hetero Christian white folks has been well established. Now, y'all might be lower on the list after all the variations of darkies, after all the variations of darkies, the black darkies, the Indian darkies, the Hispanic darkies. Like, after they get done with the darkies, they coming to perfect the race. Okay. And if you're white, gay, and trans, or white and disabled, you're fucking up the race per them. So even if you do not believe in swords, you can still die upon them. And this is important, you guys. Like, I can't predict when. I don't fucking know when. But with each subsequent day, this shit is getting realer and realer. And these Democrats think it's as simple as locking Trump up. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. They are not going to care. The MAGA supporters, people who support Trump, are not going to care if he's in jail, because they're going to try to get him out and they're going to try to kill his enemies. Okay? And us not being them makes us his enemy, and by extension, their enemy. So we need to be prepared, and we need to be taking these people very seriously. All of the terroristic threats, I kiki and laugh at the shit because it is fucking hilarious, because these crackers are nuts. Okay? But the historical context of these particular minded white folks tell me that they are very dangerous. Their grandparents were dangerous. Their great grandparents were very dangerous. There's no reason we shouldn't think that they are not as dangerous. And we need to be willing to respond accordingly if and when the time comes. But I think it's not a matter of if. I definitely think it is a matter of when. So please chide harshly your friends and family that might be celebrating this Trump mugshot, and explain to them that this mugshot is going to be used more effectively by Trump to gin up more support for him. He is not disgraced by this at all. You think Trump is ashamed or embarrassed that he had a mugshot? No. It is going to be the most famous mugshot in history, and he knows it. And he knows it. And it's important that we know that as well.